Hey there, Internet. Keeve here, and welcome to the Cars and Keeve YouTube channel. In this video, we're going over the 260 Li from Solo. This is a newer version of the 460 that I have here. 2 years I've had this. I bought it in February 2022 on Amazon for $33. And I didn't do the video for it until September, so I really did like a 6-month update video on how awesome it was. Spraying crazy, all types of chemicals, everything from almost straight up super clean to fallout removers, just does amazing. So I know that this is going to spray really good. They've made some changes to offset some of the problems that came with the Solo, and I'll go over some of them with you, which some have almost happened to me. They're close. I've actually had other issues as well, but it just sprays amazing. And in those 2 years, I've charged it maybe 3 times. They should last about 60 minutes. They take about 90 minutes to charge. Now the 260 is now $49 on Amazon. You can get it at Obsessed Garage. I'll leave a link below for $46, but they usually don't have free shipping. Puts it in a price range that's like, I don't know. It's just a sprayer. It's not a foamer. If it foamed, that would be awesome. But it is very versatile. The reason I have these two here is because these are just wild cards. I saw this at Ace Hardware. This is an ortho battery-powered sprayer, mainly meant for insecticides and grass weed killers and stuff like that. It is actually AA powered, so you can change the batteries out. Hi-Fi is, to me, probably close to one of the better competitors on Amazon from the no names. It says Hi-Fi, but I consider it a no name. They're not going to be this level, but we might as well throw one in there, right? 3-prong bottle, not the greatest design in the world when it comes to balance. So when it's empty, when you hit those spots where those prongs, I mean, this is supposed to be made in Germany. They didn't think about that? Man, I don't know. The bottom of this one, flat, more what we're expecting. They both do have the weighted ball with the very, very flexible hose. So when you turn it upside down, the ball will fall to the bottom. So when you're upside down, it has 360-degree spray. Same with this one, does the same. It is better looking, really. And the plastic definitely looks stronger. The cool thing about the old one, though, is the screw pattern is on a swivel at the bottom. So you can screw it all the way down, and the head still spins. But that was also a point that a lot of people broke, and it cracked open. You can't use it anymore. This one is actually cracked at that exact point from a drop. The new 260, the threading is on the inside, and it's lost that 360-degree turn. Now, measurement-wise, they're both the exact same. They have a max marking, which is your 1 liter mark, and they also have a 0.25 gallon mark. The ortho has no measurements at all. Since it's black, though, it does have a little window here so you can see where the liquid is. The Hi-Fi also has a completely solid bottle as well, so it does have the sight window. It has a 1 liter marking. It actually has a marking down here for your 500 mil. The Hi-Fi is rechargeable as well. It's $25, but it uses USB-C instead, which is much more common. The ortho was about $24 at Ace Hardware. It's about $25, $26 on Amazon. I believe it's available at Home Depot as well. And they're rechargeable, but they use a proprietary connection. It's not even USB-C. And the main reason I've only charged this 3 times in its life is because I lost the little charging cable that goes to it. And that's the problem with having a proprietary connection. Also, there's no indication on this at all that it's even charging. You have no clue. You just plug it in and you just pray it's charging. The same with the old one. So here's your ortho. I'm not a big fan of the bottle. It really doesn't work that great. Like, it doesn't feel that great. And this is empty. The threadings, like I mentioned, they don't work with any other bottle. It is AA's, like I mentioned. So you just take that hose off. You turn this and your batteries are in here. It's push button. So push the hold to keep spraying. The Hi-Fi from Amazon looks just like an Amazon product, doesn't it? This really isn't meant for chemicals, really. It says it's a water mister sprayer for watering plants, but it does say you can use chemicals. You should rinse it out every single time. You should do with all of these. You shouldn't leave chemicals in these bottles or in these spray. Maybe in the bottles are fine, but when you're done with the sprayer, at least clean the head out. You can put it back on the bottle. Just don't push the button to suck the liquid through. This one's slightly different. This one, you have to push the button. It sprays, and then you have to push the button to get the stop spraying. It has a much larger bottleneck as well as the ortho. You see, it's just a plain bottle with a big old filter screen at the bottom. So this is the old Solo, and here are the issues that I had with it. You can see all up here. See how badly cracked that is? Yes, I've dropped this a few times, and this was a big fail point. But this is the one cool thing about it, is you see it does swivel because this is separate than that. I've also, it broke at the top when I dropped it one time. The good thing is it still worked after that. So you can tell that the 260 is better quality plastic up here. It feels better. It feels stronger. I like the location of the battery charger here versus the other one. It's at the back of the neck. I feel like this is just a better position. The button is now, it looks like, I don't know if it's a plastic or metal underneath, but it's a rubber top. And it feels very good. It feels actually really good. I like that. I don't know why. I just feel like that's just a improperly balanced design. Well, that's enough talking about specs and everything about these. Let's put them to the actual test. So don't forget to check out the links below for anything in the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get to testing. So in the clear bottle, this is Black Magic Bleach White or Bleach White, whatever you want to call it. This has been my favorite tire cleaner for like 20 years. This is a 14 alkaline, like super clean type alkaline. W6 iron and fallout remover from G-Technic. And the reason I use this is because this is the thickest chemical that I really ever used in spray form. But it's pH neutral. It's like a 6.5, almost 7. But it clogs most sprayers. It really takes a really high-powered air compressor type sprayer to really spray W6 well. Next is G-Technic W7. This is our glue and tar remover. This is a little more acidic in nature. I got about a 5.5 on the pH for it. All clean from DIY Detail. This is their 15:1. I did a strip test on it, came out at 10.5. Now, if you're looking to know how I figured out pH, because I forgot the pH on the water spot remover, there are these strips that you can buy. I'll link them below. Dip it in there. Wait for a few seconds for the color to change. You match up the color on your little strip to the colors on the bottle to get your rating, and that's about a 4.5. Yeah, so that's the water spot remover is more acidic. So last we have rinseless wash from DIY Detail. It's their 256:1 dilution ratio. Comes out at about a 6 pH. This is what a lot of people would use something like this for. This is coated with C6 Ceramics Hydro Light, so it's very hydrophobic. The centerpiece right here is unprotected, so we'll kind of see that. That's going to show you in these videos throughout the year the abuse that we're going to do to this coating. It's already been outside for 3 days. Brought it in. See, it's a whole bunch of dust and stuff all over it. But this is going to be a really good test for that. We're going to put that 14 alkaline. We're going to put a ton of chemicals on this today. So here we got the Solo 460. As you can see, we can connect to just normal bottles and we don't leak. All the way to mist. See how it mists a 14 alkaline tire cleaner. And let's see if the panel can take the abuse. It should be able to, no problem. As you can see how differently it reacts to the water, how quickly we were able to cover that area with just that mist. It's not going to have any problem spraying this liquid. And this pattern is going to get you a little bit soapier because there is agitation now in the change of the spray pattern, and it's hitting the panel harder. This, for me, would be my preferred because I'm getting a little bit thicker coverage. Full mist. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, we're in there enough. I think we got enough. It doesn't screw on though. But this way, and between each of the chemicals, we are not rinsing these out at all. We're just letting them go all the chemicals through there. So yeah, that mists well. And that's its pattern as well for really good thick coverage. That's doing well. Full mist. Yeah, I get it all the way up here. I'm just wasting so much chemical. So this is kind of right here is what I would expect to be its best thick kind of coverage. And it's covering. All right, some G-Technic W7 tar and glue remover. Full mist. Here's my thicker spray with good coverage. Solo 260, full mist. That mist is a little bit way more pronounced than the 460. That's even this thicker coverage spray is just slightly better on the 260 from the 460. Here's the high fade. High fade doing well. That's a really good coverage. We have to be closer because the spray pattern is much crazier. High fade holding its own. Time for the ortho. Mist. The mist though, it does get like the coverage you can see. I'm like, look how much mist, how much liquid I'm losing. I mean, it's covering. So full mist on all clean. You can definitely tell the mist on this one has lost its touch over the years. It used to be way better. Full mist. It just seems to have a little more oomph. Here's the hyphae. Oh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the hyphae sprayer only made it to the APC and it didn't even get to spray it. So it looks like the bug and tar remover did it in. I even took the filter off the bottom to make sure, but it will not. It won't do anything. Well, the ortho might take third place now. So here's full mist. The ortho is struggling. Oh, it's struggling. It don't know what to do. Man, I was not expecting the ortho. It's supposed to be meant for insecticides and like Roundup and stuff. But yeah, man, it's toast. On to the next, the Solo 460 running water spot remover from DIY Detail. Got our mist. There's our thicker coverage. 260 full mist. Man, yeah, it just covers better. Our thicker spray, anything that thicker spray is just more uniform than the 460. Now the 460 though used to spray that awesome, but it's kind of gotten worn out. Here's the ortho with the water spot remover. I will try to change the batteries out just to make sure, but if that's the case, this isn't lasting long enough to be worth it. W6 fallout remover, the thickest sprayable chemical that I have. It's going to spray it, but it's not going to be anywhere near as good. Oh yeah. It's just, this is on mist. We can kind of get it on there. So let's loosen it up a little bit. Yeah, that's the best we can do. That doesn't bode very well for the 260. Now, is this an absolute fail? No, it's not, because like I said, very few can actually spray this thick of a liquid. Oh, I missed it for a second because that was the leftover liquid from the last bottle. Yeah, we get the exact same result. Can't spray the thick stuff. Maybe can the ortho shine here? Ortho. Oh, that was the last liquid. No, I mean it's like it can't do it. Last but not least, some rinseless wash, a much calmer chemical. Now this is going to struggle for a bit because it still has the W6 in there. There we go. Now we got it all cleared out. So it's not like we ruined the spray head. We still got our mist. Got our good thick coverage. 260. Full mist. That cleared out. There we go. Yeah, the 260 just has a better spray pattern. Yeah, that's what we're talking about right there. Like I said, these are Energizer Ultra Lithiums. If this is the problem, that's not good. It barely even lasted the test. So here's full mist again. The batteries did make a little bit of difference, but it's definitely nowhere where it was. Let's do Yeah, we just don't got it. The chemicals have hurt this sprayer. Now you may ask, why are you showing washing the hood in this video? It's just going to be a quick time lapse, but I wanted to show throughout the videos, throughout the year, as we're putting the C6 Hydrolite through its paces. Like I said, we're going to put this through some reviews. We got the boar's hair. We are not holding back. Throw the spotless on before we dry. Let's see if we can dry it off with just the water. So close. We just have the little spots right here from the mist. So the ortho won't make it to the length of timing for the battery because it has now ceased to spray. All right, so I've taken a bucket of rinseless wash, so that way it has a little bit of a foaming action. You'll be able to see it, but not too much foaming action. I cut 4 holes in the top, one for the siphon hose to go in, one for the nozzles from the sprayer to go in. That way we'll be able to draw from the same water and recirculate that water without having to refill it. And they'll be under constant load. We have our stopwatch, we'll run it. Let's see if it siphons. This one's definitely way in there. Oh yeah, spraying like a champ. And then see how it just sits there like that. The 260 is a little bit shorter straw. I might have to put a little bit of liquid in. No, it sits in there. It's in there. It's in there. What? It's not spraying anymore. The 460 sprays no problem. It's just rurring. It's just like the Hi-Fi and the Ortho. What the heck happened? Did the chemicals finally get to the internals? They're supposed to be the kind of the same internals, just a different outer shell. Wow, that was unexpected. I even tried to take it apart to see what happened, but even with the multiple Allen wrench sets that I have, I don't have anything small enough to fit the itty bitty little screws. It's still kicking. And this has been through multiple of these chemical tests before, and it has literally had straight 16-to-1 super clean in it in a bottle for over a year by itself. And I didn't clean the head out. Is this a fluke? Is this a factory freak? I have no idea. All I know is it did not make it to the point to where we could see how long it lasts. So what did they do differently in this? They did so much. Oh no, it broke. Oh no. Oh no. No, not in the same video. Oh. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? But guess what? I got it back together. I do have to tuck things a little bit better on the inside, but it actually did not break on the crack. The little screw popped right back through where it cracked. As you can see, it's definitely not as together as it was before, but it still sprays. Look at this. Look at that. So really all I can say is if you can find a 460, I suggest that. I recommend that all day long. 260, I can't suggest this for high alkaline or even low acidic products. Stick to rinseless wash. Stick to something that's pH neutral, that's not going to be crazy. I think you'll be just fine. So don't forget to check out the links below for anything in the video. If you want to take that rest, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. But I figured we just got to go with the screw pattern. That's pattern. So this is from one end of this. All right, so let's check out. All right, so let's check. Oh my God. And let's just get to the testing. So don't forget to take this out. Oops. Each video, we're going to put some. Oh my God. Charge that bad boy up. Dum dum.